most business owners, taxpayers, it comes in when it's not expected. It's a surprise tax bill that they're not happy about.
Yeah, I mean,
What's the reason for that?
yeah. So in a technical term, we call it as a reactive action because they generally look at their financials when the due date comes, and it is a reactive cycle. So
Mm,
they do not have a breathing room because what has happened that has already happened. Now they do not have enough room. They do not have a design time. So it's like, looking at your own health the day before you are having the surgery. So that's
mm,
why, it's like the lack of the proactiveness leads to that kind of stress. And that
mm.
stress can be a emotional stress or a cash liquidity stress because ultimately everything is about a cash, right?
So people think they're thinking along the lines of tax deadlines, right? We know the tax deadlines, like the big ones for a business owner, March 15th, when business tax returns are due, partnership, S corps, and so forth. And then there is the personal tax return deadline, April 15th. So there's panic there. And then those that filed an extension, then they go into September, October, when the business tax return extensions and the personal tax extensions happen. Now, here's what's interesting: nothing happens for 8 or 9 months in between those dates. Most business owners only think about taxes when the tax calendar is forcing them to, right? So there's, as you said, like there's no design time. Yeah, it's reactive when tax deadlines are there. There's no proactive mindset of, hey, what are we doing in those 8 or 9 months?
Yeah, so a lot of owner thinks like that. They think like tax work equals filing. So they generally first do the bookkeeping, then
Mm,
they file the tax return and they make the payment. So that is what we called a compliance mindset, and that's a reactive mindset. And if I explain you in a more like an easy term, so it's like compliance tells you what has already happened. So that's like a reactive mindset. You cannot do anything. What has happened has already happened. There is another mindset, we call it a strategic mindset. So for that, what we need to do is they need to review the financials at a regular interval during the year as opposed to like visiting them when there is a due date.